And that cuts basically to show that basically each time I go back to town, or also that's another reason why I do this. I don't have that much space on my computer to these take up like it's like a minute and a half as a gig or something like that.
Oh yeah.
So
I can believe that.
all right.
That's pretty hefty.
I do have to have like clear stopping points where I do a
You're
hard.
going after that. You're going after that rock, aren't you?
Yep.
Good
I have a
old
feeling. Like I feel like I have. Like anytime you head anywhere, I'm just gonna be like, "This is what you're doing, right?"
Mole
I
rat.
know.
There's gonna be a few times where you don't know. At least if you don't like look up everything in the particular vicinity around where I am.
I think I know quite a bit about this game, even if I haven't like traveled everywhere myself.
This sounds kind of silly, but one of the things that makes me jump the most are mole rats. Especially if you're like exploring some dungeon and they just come around the corner and you just see like this like snout and like teeth and this like rah noise. They get me all the time. That and ghouls for some reason. But super mutants have never freaked me out. Probably because they look like the Hulk. And I never find that intimidating.
The Hulk is super intimidating and beautiful.
Oh,
That's a text note.
Yeah.
That wasn't an audio recording at all. You tricked me.
Also, Moira Brown. Every time I see a mole rat, I always think, "Oh, poor little mole ratties." I'm like, "You crazy woman." They're not adorable little mice. They're huge things that want to eat your face. Case in point.
They're pretty
They are
gross.
pretty early for mole rats.
I like mole rats for multiple reasons.
What are they?
Well, for one, they're kind of like the I keep saying porings because that's each thing. Like each small monster I see in a game, no matter what it is, like poo snakes in Blue Dragon or
Poo snakes.
Smiley, slimes in Dragon Quest.
Yeah,
It's just porings is my small creature that I grew up with. It was in Ragnarok.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Anywho, that's kind of like the porings of the game.
Except they're not cute. Mole rats are not cute.
No, they're
If anything is cute in this game, I guess mole rats are, but that's
I don't know. I'm partial to
compared to like
Deathclaws.
death claws. Really?
No. They're adorable. I want to cuddle with one.
Okay. Good luck.
You know what are adorable? Mirelurks.
Especially those Mirelurk kings.
Poor Kriana has no
Oh,
idea what the hell we're talking about. You'll see these creatures soon enough.
Great.
So Brianna, how are you doing?
I am so confused.
Okay.
Well, Kriana, I would like to tell you one thing. There is no spiders in this game.
Thank God.
There are
Okay, so what are
ants.
you confused about? What can we help clarify for you?
All right. So what was the whole point with going into that town?
That
It's basically the
town?
starting town to find out where your dad went.
We didn't find out. We didn't find Daddy Neeson though.
We didn't find where he. We didn't find him, but we did find out where he went.
Did we?
Yeah.
When did we
Yeah,
find that out?
We've been talking like crazy.
Moriarty told you.
Did he?
Yeah. Yes, he did.
Oh God.
Well, you guys were talking about the BBC and Sherlock Holmes. He was telling you.
Oh, see. This is why
Yeah,
I
sorry.
never have like. Talking
Also,
over.
we went in there to do a lot of things, like to get that house, defuse the bomb, do a couple quests, start Moira's long quest. No,
Okay,
there's a lot of things to do in Megaton.
What are we doing now?
We're going to the Super Duper Mart.
What?
And we're
We're-
continuing Moira's mission.
Yeah, we're looking for food inside of the Super Duper Mart, and we're looking for medical supplies if we can. That's the bonus objective.
Yep.
So I know tons about these things. Like anything that's related with like main quests in this game, I certainly know. It's kind of funny considering like all the side quests are like main quests anyway.
Oh, yeah, there's some extra raiders here because of the random, what do you call it?
The random events.
Yeah, random events. Yeah, I see you left that Inferno.
I love that. I love it when people's head explodes.
Those monsters, they're gonna get me. No, those things will get me. I can't. I gotta keep going. You look stronger than all the other grown-ups. Can you protect me? Those big things. They're all over Greyditch, and they killed everyone. Please, mister, please find my papa. It used to be kinda nice. No one bothered us there. I guess because we were so close to DC. There were 7 of us living there in tall, old brick houses. I think I'm the last one left. Those things took everyone else. Nah, people don't like to stay long in Greyditch. The DC ruins aren't a great place to make a home, you know. In fact, Papa was talking about moving on soon. We've been here for maybe a year. Besides me and my papa, there was Doc Lesko, who stayed with us, and Will Brandis, and his mama and papa, too. I guess they're all gone now. Alright, what is it? Look for the house nearest to the billboard. That's sticking out of the ground. It's pretty close to the diner. You can't miss it. Nah, go ahead. It's just nice to talk to anyone about stuff at all. He was a strange man. He paid Papa some caps to help him build a shack and carry a bunch of junk into it. Papa called him an egghead, but his head was shaped regular, so I didn't get it. He spent all of his time in that shack next door to my house. Every time I'd sneak in there, he'd be sitting at that funny-looking TV machine with the green words pushing buttons. Nah, he was a nice man, but he never wanted to play with me very much, and we barely talked. All I know is he was all gone when the ants started showing up. I think they got him too. I don't know. All kinds of doohickeys. Boxes with lots of lights, some funny glass bottles. Oh wait, he had a big, clunky, shiny man too. That was kind of neat. Yeah? Well, there is Will. He was sorta my friend. And then there was his dad and his mom. Right across the street, actually. It was pretty swell having someone to hang out with so close by. Yeah, Will was super nice to me. He was like a year older than me, I think. He even shared his comic books with me. We explored pretty much every bit of Greyditch we could find. I think that's why the ants don't bother me. I have good hiding spots. Well, his mom was nice too. She was kind of quiet, but she always took care of me and my papa when we came over. I think she was sad that my mom was gone. Will's dad was... well, I don't want to be mean, but he was kind of scary. He was like, always watching me and my dad real careful, like he didn't trust us or something. He always kept staring at us from the windows of his house and typing stuff into his TV box. Will said his dad was like an old soldier or something, but he didn't like doing that stuff, so he quit. Yeah? Alright. What is it? Well, They're big, ugly things that crawl around on 6 legs. They got huge teeth and skitter around grabbing everything in their path. My papa would always say they're fucking ants. Well, that's what he used to call them anyway. I just call them fire ants. My papa had a gun. He said it hurt those things. But he said they were the dumbest fucking ants he ever saw. He kept telling everyone to shoot for their antenna. Whatever that means. Nah, those things started coming around only in the last few months. At first, they just crawled around outside our town. But later, they came into town, and, well, you know the rest. Alright, what is it? You will? Really? Thanks a whole lot. My house is the one closest to the huge sign and the old diner. Please, find my papa and make him come back. Nope. All I got is what's left on my back. Well, there is the personal shelter next to the old diner. Papa always said to stay away from it. But I guess it's supposed to be safe. I'll head over there and wait inside. Hurry back.
Now
I don't know
on to
why
the
that's
fight that you were in the
either.
middle of.
Yeah.
Yes, the car's on fire. This is bad.
That's not good.
Always back
Ooh.
away from cars that are on fire, because that happens.
Jesus.
Beautiful
little mushroom
mini
cloud.
nuke. Yeah.
They,
Yeah.
they had like goddamn mini nuclear reactors inside the cars. Jesus Christ.
So that's pretty bad percentage for VATS.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty far away.
Yeah, but like with certain perks and like later on in the game, you can get VATS shots from pretty far away at high percentages. Also, I don't know why they did this exactly, but if you ever see 95% on VATS, that means it's pretty much going to hit unless they go behind a wall while you're shooting at them.
Yeah.
Because 95 is basically 100. You can never get 100. You can only get up to 95. I don't know
Because
why.
there's always a chance of failing. Oh,
yeah,
I
I
like that
guess-
philosophy. There's always,
Yeah.
no matter how expert you are at something, there's always a chance, either bad luck or a bad day, that you'll screw up.
Yeah, although I think the only time that
Except
you miss
me.
is when you, Yeah, I know, Kriana, you're great.
Right. I know.
But,
How's Skyward Sword going?
That.
Touche,
That's
Bruno.
what-
Touche.
Nope.
Hey, I complimented her on it. I think she's doing fairly well.
Yeah.
She may forget to upgrade things like all the time, but she's doing fairly well.
That's something you. Okay, we won't talk about this. This is not.
Yeah,
Skyward
that's
Sword.
completely digressing.
Excuse me, I'm playing Fallout 3 here.
But I have to point out that whenever I'm doing anything, this always happens. So,
I noticed.
what? I don't. I guess that might be funny, but it's not like I take offense to it or anything. Like when
It's just funny.
when I forgot that Dantos and Rebel were doing that podcast for Dragon Ball Z League, man. Like I joined in the middle of it and I completely derailed the conversation like immediately.
Like right now.
Like,
Yeah, like right now. Like right now.
I was
It's like,
going to say
Yeah.
that, well, for one, the freaking zooming in on scopes, you can actually see the little wiggle pattern your character has if he has low gun. You can't see it with any other gun because it always says you're on target. But if you zoom in with a scope, you actually get to see it.
That's neat.
There's
I didn't know that.
Coca-Cola Quantum, the first one I think I get.
yeah, I think that one's always in there too.
I think they're always random in those.
Oh, in the vending machines?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe. Kind of forget.
I'm quite
Look at all those Chinese pistols. Those things suck.
the first good weapon that you get is usually the hunting rifle.
And that weapon is very good. Very, very, very good.